where we are, we're used to having like a lot of rainfall on people.
So have your crops done?
Well, like they have, but like they're not gonna.
They're not gonna get much.
Like and like Dad's not gonna get 600 tons.
Crops, like we actually won't get.
You get nothing.
And we'll just
you won't
get
get a harvest.
fertilizer, everything on it.
I'm from Moree in northern New South Wales. We've been suffering from drought for a long time now. My family, I come from a mixed farm with stock and also cropping. So my dad is now feeding all of our livestock. A lot of it's now been placed on agistment on other properties because we have no feed left. We've also had to truck in feed from northern Queensland, which has been obviously a huge cost to our family. Now that there's been no rain in the immediate kind of few months, now our crops will start to die and there will be no income for our family for a year.
Up in Coolah, where I'm from, we've been in drought for about 12 months now. We've been feeding all of our livestock since then. We've been hand feeding them, and where we're from, we're used to just feeding them just pasture. And a lot of people are saying in that area where we simply just rely on all of our good green pasture, but at the moment there is nothing left on the ground. And yeah, it's been quite difficult when all of your mates are kind of stressing about the HSC and about school, and you're kind of distracted because you're stressing about what it's like at home and if you have anything to go home to after the HSC. I'm talking to mum and dad on the phone and they won't tell me what's going on at home because they want me to do well at school.
It's different.
There's just no rain, like there's no rain, but it's still, like the crops are still growing, but they're struggling, and if there's no rain in like the next month, it'll probably all go down the drain.
Farmers are supposed to be the tough ones. They're supposed to be the ones that are supplying our nation with what we eat, wear and use, but in these times of toughness, they have no, motivation and drive left within them to keep going.
0.5% of Australia's population provide food for all other Australians, which allow for them to go about their daily occupations without having to think about the basic needs of providing food for their families. It is important to create a safety net for all these farmers that are going through financial and emotional difficulty due to the drought, so they can continue to provide our food. So I hope we can all come together as a Pymble community to raise money for these farmers, as this is the most important year ever.